All right, so let's begin. First, again, thank you everybody for taking the time. I'm really, really excited to see you all here. I know that most of you have been our clients for a while, and we're really excited to hold our first HR and Skills Hub webinar. Before we dive in, I just wanted to introduce myself and the team. My name is Marina. I'm a Customer Success Manager here at Connecteam. We also have Danielle, Aviv, Nathaniel, and Noam as our panelists. So we're really, really excited to have you all with us. The game plan for today will be to go over the new pricing and all of the new features that are included in the HR Skills Hub. It's a new hub that we just developed, and I, of course, mention a couple of words about that. We will focus on 6 different features: the documents feature, the recognitions, the rewards, the timeline, and the courses and the quizzes. So you're up for a bit of a bit of an overview of our platform. Just a couple of notes before we kind of dive into the important part. Just so you know, the webinar is being recorded. Not to worry, nobody can see you. All they can see is me and my screen. And we will be happy to share the recording with you at the end of this session. So everything will be emailed to you along with a small surprise for everybody who took the time, because we really appreciate you being here. Also, please note that at the bottom of your Zoom screen, you have 2 sections. The first is the chat, and the second is the Q&A. So we would love you to use the chat to say hello to the team and say hello to the chat to each other. But any questions you might have during the session, please make sure to address them in the Q&A section, where our panelists will be happy to assist and, of course, provide any information that you need. Just so you know, I'm going to be launching on a 30-minute monologue. Like I said, it might be a bit too quick, so we'll have the recording to back everything up. And please make sure to check your email at the end, because there is a really nice surprise and we would love to see you use it. So let's dive in. And before we dive into the platform itself, I just want to say a couple of words about the release of the new hub, which is an amazing milestone for us as a company. Our goal is essentially to become a true all-in-one stop shop that can help you address all aspects of employee management. And everybody knows that there is an increasing need to be able to manage everything in one place, to have everything accessible both for you as admins and both for your employees. So as far as business perspective, this is the next step. And we are now taking the next step and introducing you to the HR and Skills Hub. So it would be the perfect way for you to motivate, to collect data, to train your employees, follow on their progress, see their professional and personal achievements recorded in and logged just in one single place. So our platform is now split into 3 different hubs. Each hub will help you manage another aspect of your team. So we have the operation hub to help you time check for your employees, schedule them, collect their data by using our forms. We have our communication hub that will help you engage with your team and make sure that communication is flawless, smooth in your company by using the chat and update. And of course, the HR and Skill Hub that we will address right now. Each hub is split into 3 different plans: the basic, advanced, and expert. And of course, we also have the free version accessible to all who choose to go that route. And each plan will contain its own capabilities. And this is just a couple of words before we actually dive into the hub. So let's take a look at our platform. I'm going to switch off the nice welcome screen. And as you can see, this is the dashboard. I'm sure you're all familiar with that. And I'm going to start with our documents feature. Now, our documents feature is a great way for you, a dedicated place to store all of your employees' important documents on one place. No more need for storage files, no more need for hard copies, no more need to run through different platforms to collect all this data from your employees. Now you have it all right here in one place. For the employees, it is very easy to use. They can add those documents right through their mobile. They don't even have to be located at their house, so they're not limited. This is very, very easy on the go, so you can make sure that the information is always up to date. Typical examples of forms: I-9 and W-4 forms, which are mandatory for most companies. A new employee form, which of course is used widely across all companies, licenses such as a driver's license or a weapon license, and of course, any certifications or training that you would like to record. Let's look at a bit about how the documents feature is built. So you can see that on the left-hand side, we have a list of all the users in the platform. And on the top, we have all the different packs. Now, a pack is just a set of documents that you can upload together. As you can see, right now, I'm on the onboarding pack, which contains the federal form and the I-9 form. I can switch to the personal information, which will contain insurance and emergency contact, and of course, licenses and certifications. The plus button will allow you to add a pack, and another plus button right here will allow you to add a document. Now, as you can see, it's all very, very visual. So for instance, if I would like to add a new document for an employee, I can simply click the plus button right here. I can upload a document for them if you choose to go that route. And I can also easily remind my employee if they haven't uploaded their documents just yet. Same can be done right here with the pending approval document. So for example, if we're talking about federal forms, it is very important for us to make sure that the employees have filled in all the necessary and required information. So you can now enable an approval process for your documents. And just with the click of a button, you can review the document right here by clicking on the view. You can download it to review it further or to store it in your own personal cloud space. You can replace it, and you can, of course, approve or reject. Once I approve the document, as you can see, the icon turns green, so you can always make sure that the documents are uploaded up to your standard. Now, just a couple of words about the settings that is located right here. This will be a perfect place for you to structure and create your onboarding packs and assign them to the relevant employees. We always want to keep everything very, very neat and as little room for mistake as possible for your employees. So you can actually choose to assign this pack to a specific team. For example, the New York branch, or to all users at once, or even to selected users that you can choose right here. So everything is completely customizable for you. Of course, each pack and document has its own set of settings. Just a quick overview, you will be able to add a blank file right here so your employees will be able to easily download it and fill it out on their mobile. You will be able to make the document required, make it visible in the mobile app, and of course, as mentioned, review that document, require the admins to review the document before it is actually added to the system. So again, very, very easy, one place to collect all of your data, no more pen and paper, and we are going to take this to the next step by introducing a few things about our roadmap. So at the moment, as you can see, I can only upload a document per employee, but we will be introducing very soon bulk actions that will enable you to send reminders for multiple users at once, upload documents for multiple users, and even download the multiple files. We're also going to work on our PC version for your employees. So in case they prefer to work on their computer instead of their mobile, they will have an option to do so simply by switching to the user view. And of course, the most important and one of the major features that we're going to release in the next couple of months will be the expiry date for documents, which will eventually let you remind you and make sure that all of your documents and certifications are up to date, are relevant, and are accessible and updated according to their relevant timeframes. As mentioned, for any questions, please use the Q&A section at the bottom. You'll be able to see it at the bottom of the screen. Now, the next thing I would like to discuss will be the recognitions. So I think all of us here are familiar with positive feedback and how it affects our motivation as employees to contribute more for our workplace. If we increase the employee engagement and we recognize them for their achievements and celebrate this with them, we can decrease the high turnover, we can make the employees feel appreciated, we can really congratulate them on a job well done and make sure that they feel that their work is appreciated. As you can see, the recognition features is very, very straightforward. There's not a lot going on here on the dashboard because we really want to make this very simple for you to tell your employees that they've done a good job. So right here, I have a table view of all the recognitions that were sent in the company, the type of the recognition, the personalized message that you can add, and of course, the reactions for each employee. So your employees can actually like and comment and engage with this recognition. Right here, we have a badge library where you will be able to create and customize your own recognitions. So you don't necessarily have to use our bank, although I do recommend you to review it because we do have a lot of options right here. You will also be able to simply create a badge of your own by selecting an icon, naming the badge by giving it a title, and assigning it to a specific topic. Now, the next steps for the recognitions will be to create more badges that you can customize by colors and animations and make it even more engaging for your employees. Once I've done preparing my badge, all I have to do is click on Create Badge, and you will see it added to the badges library right here. Now, let's get to the most interesting part, and I would like to show you how easy and nice it is to send the recognition for your employees. I'm going to access this button right here. And all I have to do is select an employee from a list who I would like to congratulate for a job well done. So let's choose Ted right here and click on Next. And right here, I will be able to choose my topic. So for example, let's congratulate him on a milestone, such as a new role. So I can choose my badge right here. I can, of course, write a personalized message. Well done, Ted. Super proud, to make it very personal and to get your point across. And of course, add an image or a nice GIF that can tell your employees that they're really, really appreciated. As you can see on the right-hand side, this is super engaging. This is the first thing that your employee will see once they open up the mobile app. They can comment, they can like, they can say that this is amazing. And I'm sure this will do a lot for their appreciation of their workplace, as this is an amazing capability. Now, as far as the future roadmap, we understand that recognitions are not supposed to be personalized. We would like to share the achievements of each team member with our team. So for that, the next thing on our roadmap is to be able to share a recognition very similarly to a social media feed, pretty much similar to the way that our updates feature work right now. So your entire company will be able to like, comment, give kudos, and congratulate each other on their nice achievements on their workplace. Of course, you can always follow up on the recognitions right here to see how many recognitions each employee got, and even filter for specific information to get your message across. Now, I do want to mention that the recognition feature also incorporates right into the user profile, but I would like to touch that in just a couple of minutes when we get to the timeline feature to show you how easy it will be to review all of those achievements in one place. So the next thing on our agenda will be the rewards. And in my opinion, the recognitions and the rewards are features that kind of tie together. Not only that we can recognize a job well done by a specific employee, now you get a chance to reward them for that job. So this will be a good example for that can be a holiday gift for an entire department, maybe a birthday gift for one of the employees, a bonus for reaching a specific goals, for example, by accumulating a specific number of recognitions. And of course, those coins can be purchased by you and gifted to your employees as a token of goodwill, as a holiday present, as I mentioned, or just as another incentive to help them understand that their work is appreciated, or to motivate them to do jobs that now people want to do. So this is a good example for security guards that are having the graveyard shift, right? We all know how hard it is to find people who will fill out those shifts. So this can be a great tool for you managers to really motivate your employees and help them help you get the job done. As you can see, we have a few actions that we can perform in the rewards tab. The first is, of course, purchase token right here. So you will be able to purchase them by set amounts that are specified here, or simply create your custom amount by simply clicking on the select button and choosing the amount that you would like to purchase. Right here, you will be able to see the tokens that we send to our employees, the user activity, whether they use the tokens or have not, the purchase history for the entire company, and of course, to easily send tokens to your employees to again congratulate them for a job well done. So again, very, very simple. All we have to do is select a name from a list, click on next, select the amount of token that I would like to gift for the specific user. So we can do the custom amount, for example, right here. And of course, customize a message, add a gift, anything that you feel that will make this reward more engaging and more fun for your employees. Again, on the right-hand side, you can see the mobile preview, and this is the first screen that will pop up when your employees open up the mobile app. So all I have to do is click on send, and this is done. Now, I do want to show you for just 1 second the way that your employees can use those tokens on the mobile app. So I'm going to switch over to my mobile view. And if I want to use my existing token balance, all I have to do right here is click on the profile page, and I will be able to see my balance. So now I can simply click on use tokens and apply those tokens on any of the available vendors that we have available for you right here. The most popular, of course, being Amazon, but this is also something that is on our roadmap. We really want you to have a big variety of your employees to be able to purchase their own gift. I'm just showing you a small teaser of the shops that we are working on currently, but we will be increasing our vendors list. And just so you know, the rewards feature is again a great way to connect this to the recognition features and to make sure that your employees are positively engaging with your company. Now, let's switch back into the user profile because I did promise to show you how the recognitions tie into the user profile and how it all connects to the timeline, which we will discuss in a second. And let's take a look at a profile of a specific employee right here. So I'm going to click on Robin. And as you can see, this is a small teaser for our upcoming pay rate capability, which will be released within the next couple of months. So next webinar, please join. We will elaborate a bit more. As you can see, I have a recognition tab located under the profile of a specific employee. If I'm clicking on the recognitions tab, I can see exactly how many recognitions my employee received. So here I can see that there is one. And if we go back to the user profile and choose another employee, right here we can see that there are 2. So again, it's a great way to track the number of recognitions that your employees received to understand exactly what is their contribution to the company. After we look at the sum of recognitions, the next thing to do would be to hop over to the rewards tab and, like we said, motivate your employees with a really nice token for their hard work done. The last feature that is located right here within the user profile will be the timeline. So I'm going to click on the timeline, and the timeline is essentially a place for you to log important events and milestones for your employees. So essentially create a timeline for their personal and professional development to make it very simple for the managers to follow up, to address those matters in quarterly talks. And of course, this feature will indicate any steps that they've taken in their professional career throughout the platform. So a good example for that can be a recognition, recognized for excellent service. So I can always know that this employee provides really good service for our customers. And this is something that I would like to address in our quarterly talk. You will be able to see that any update of the user custom field values. So for example, if we hop over to the branch field right here, I can decide, let's choose another field. Let's choose the certificate field right here. So I can update now that Lily is able to work with certificate A. Now, if we refresh, let's quickly click out and click back in. You can see that now her timeline has been updated with the relevant change. So it's a great way to automate this process. And at the moment, the custom field is one of the only things that are automated, and all other things can be, of course, added manually through the add event right here. So a good example, let's do a quick example together. promotion, promoted to senior. Again, we can, of course, add a description right here, attach an image, a file, even a shortcut and an internal link to the platform to maybe reference back on her onboarding or her form submission or any update that you posted right here. And I simply select the type of event through that list. You can, of course, customize your own types in any way you like and add event to the board. So very easy to track. Everything is very fluent right here. We can easily color code the information. And of course, this will all become fully automated as this feature evolves. The completion of courses, the change in positions, the pay rates that will be attached, everything will be updated automatically. So I really advise you to try out the feature and see how you can implement this with your team to really track their progress and really stay on top of their achievements. Last but not least, we all know how important it is to properly train and qualify your team. And for this, and some of you may be familiar with this feature already because it was included in our previous plans. And this will be the courses feature right here. So I'm going to go to my skills section and I'm going to click on the onboarding courses. And a course is essentially any type of flow of information that you would like your employees to consume. For example, a training or an onboarding for a new employee, maybe some sort of a certification or qualification process, any type of flow that will require your employees to go through specific actions one by one and for you to be able to make sure that this was done. Let's take a look at a course together to see how it looks and how you can build one of those for your employees starting right now. So I'm going to go to the manager training. And just a quick overview on the left-hand sidebar, you can see all of the different sections and objects. A section, you can think of it like a chapter, right? We would like to create different sections for our employees to follow through, such as intro, courses and checklists, and test yourself. Within each section, we will be able to add multiple objects, which we will go over in a second. And for each object we will have a specific course statistics, as you can see right here in the middle. So right now, I'm on the overall course statistic. I can see exactly how many employees completed my training, how many are in progress, and how many have not started. If I click on an individual object, I will be able to review exactly the progress for each employee right here. I can go along the objects and understand exactly where my employees got stuck, same as here, or which ones have not started yet. You can also easily remind your employees to start, finish, and of course, proceed with their onboarding by notifying them with a push notification, sending them a chat message, or creating a team chat from selected. All the information is, of course, exportable and very easily accessible to you, so you can always save those files and report the progress of your employees on the go. Another nice point is the mobile preview. So not only we want you to be able to structure the onboarding and the flows for your employees, but we also would like to give you their point of view and to show you exactly how those items will look on their mobile app. Now, let's go inside a course and see exactly how you can build this one right now. As mentioned, we have the sections right here, and I can, of course, add as many sections as I need by clicking on this button right here. And within each section, we can create several objects. If I click on the Add Object button, you can see that there are many options and many types of content that your employees can now consume. For example, a video, a PDF with a confirmation button to make sure that your employees read through the entire file. As you can see, we also incorporate a few features from different hubs. For example, our forms feature from the operation hub, our knowledge-based feature from our communication hub, and of course, our quiz feature from the HR and skill hub. Let's take a look at what is a quiz feature right here. I'm going to hover over a specific object and I'm going to click on edit right here. So you can see now I've opened up another feature within the courses folder itself. As you can see, our course feature is combined from multi-choice questions where we can decide on the number of answers we will add. We can choose the type of question, whether it's a text or an image, and this will be, the answer type. We can construct our questions right here, and of course, attach any files or images to make it very clear for your employees to understand. On the right-hand side, as you're probably got used to, we have the mobile preview. So you can always see the experience for the employees and even click on the answers to understand exactly what is the flow they're going to. In the settings, you will be able to choose the passing score, randomize the order of the questions, let the employees know if they answer correctly, and of course, limit the attempts to pass depending on your needs. Last but not least, once we save changes, I can go back into the courses feature. And within the courses feature, in order to make sure that my employees follow through the directions and really take those courses in order, we can create a hierarchy that will ensure that no object, no section can be completed before the previous. So it's a great tool for you managers to understand, to make sure and automate the processes of training your employees from everywhere. No need to book a conference room, no need to train your employees all at once. Now everybody can undergo those training right through their mobile, when they're home, when they're on the job, or in any way that suits you, because this is of course also available on the user dashboard as shown previously. They can simply log in by their computer and complete the course right there. Now, I know this was a really long monologue, and I really appreciate your attention. I really hope that you were able to get a sense of all the new features that we added. And of course, most of them, if not all of them, will be evolving and taking the next step forward over the course of several months. I do want to mention that for all of you, the features are already activated. For those who did not purchase one of our premium plans, all of the features are already accessible to you on your left sidebar on the free version, which has a few limitations as far as the capabilities go, but this is a great way for you to experiment, test them out, and see if this can be relevant for your business, as we know that all businesses will benefit from HR capabilities. I would like to, again, thank you for your time. It was my pleasure to be here with you. It's really exciting to see our customers engaging with our platform, and we're really looking forward to hearing your opinions and you using those HR capabilities and skills. Thank you very much.